What's up, Virgo and Gemini? Virgo and Gemini. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. So let's see. What's the overall energy of this reading? Too fast. I'm picking up on Virgo. I think Virgo's going to overpower this reading. So, money. We got gifts. Brought you money. This relationship between Virgo and Gemini is an unhealthy relationship. Okay, somebody's going through a personal transformation, personal transition. They're going to be receiving something special, and it's going to be some money. This relationship with this Gemini is unhealthy. This Gemini is a dark person. But this Gemini is saying you're misevaluating them. You're not getting the right picture on them. You're not looking at them in the right light. You think this Gemini lie a lot and they wear a mask. They're always in your space. They're always asking you personal questions that make you feel some type of way. The color purple could be significant, or the movie The Color Purple could be significant. Yeah, with this relationship, there's a lot of twists and turns. I feel like y'all love each other, but there's a lot of twists and turns. This Gemini wants to say this Virgo isn't giving them their flowers, not appreciating them enough for the things that they do, not acknowledging them for the things that they do. This Gemini is saying that she has hidden potential. She has unexpected wins also, just like this Virgo. That they both could be getting some type of money. It's not just you. This Gemini feels underestimated as a woman, as an empress, as a wife, as a baby mom, and she's ready to speak about that. I feel like her emotions for you is growing less, and she's about to become very, very cutthroat when she expresses that. So when she tells you she doesn't have feelings for you anymore, it might cut deep. Somebody could have a scar, and she might sound like a snake. She might start throwing personal stuff up in your face. It might sound like spell work, because you already think that they're a dark person. So since both of y'all are getting some type of sacred gift, I feel like Spirit is breaking y'all up so y'all can go on individual paths, and so y'all can find other people and awaken them. A butterfly tattoo could be significant. A bow tattoo could be significant. A tramp stamp could be significant. Somebody could have a bow on the bottom part of their back. This Virgo wants to say that this experience with this Gemini was something that they never forgot, or that they will never forget. The truth is that they argue a lot. They argue and bicker a lot. It's like they fuck with each other around the house. This Virgo could wear long white socks, could be brown skin. There could be family members put in the middle of this situation. This Gemini could be venting to either this Virgo's daughter or sister about this Virgo's behavior, and this person doesn't want nothing to do with it because they love this Virgo. And it makes this Gemini feel abandoned. What do we have for this Virgo and this Gemini? So this Gemini wants to say that they don't have a deep connection. She knows they don't have a deep connection. This Virgo wants to say that they don't connect right, or they don't connect correctly because this Gemini takes on too many tasks. She's always out the house. She's always running errands. She's always with her friends at work, taking care of the kids. She never has time for this Virgo. This Virgo is admitting that it's only his body that wants to be with this Gemini. This Virgo thinks this Gemini looks very, very good. I'm hearing sexy. The way she walked. But this Virgo is ready to put this relationship in the past. He has no relationship. He has no faith in this relationship. So I feel like y'all both is on the same page. This is a breakup. An agreement to break up. The number 17 could be significant. An ending with the death card. Each time I think we are finally safe in another. Each time I think we are finally safe in other wound of mine is resurfaced, and I retreat until I feel like it won't hurt anymore. So there's a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of crying, a lot of, arguing and unachievable goals in this relationship. It's like y'all keep bumping heads. It's probably because Virgos and Geminis are just alike. So somebody could have cheated. It says, I'm starting to see that my consequences have... I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences, and I'm giving up blaming others. And the other person was so pure and innocent and full of life. So this Virgo could have cheated, and this Gemini is claiming that this Virgo could have cheated, and This Gemini wasn't doing anything for them to cheat on them. They were so pure, innocent, full of truth, full of life, and this Virgo just didn't see anything in them and that they cheated. That's what this Gemini is saying. 2019 could be significant. Y'all could have been together since 2019. It says it right here. I'm not ready for a relationship. I get used to my routines and it's easier to continue with my current lifestyle. So this Virgo is saying he sleeps around with other people. But he wanted to be a narcissist at the beginning of this reading, saying it was you. You don't have time for them. You don't do this. And it could be the reason. They're saying that's the reason why they slept around. But they do this on a regular basis. They're saying they're not ready for a relationship. They get used to their own routines. And he knows that his actions has consequences. He's saying that he's learning how to control his life. Or I'm feeling like this Gemini is saying she's learning how to control her life, her anger. She don't want to blow up at this Virgo. She don't want to fight anymore. Not saying she's going to get back in a relationship with him, but she don't want to fight with him about the fact that he's cheating. She'd rather just get the information and leave. They was deprived of feminine touch in their life. They're saying they're no longer afraid of being a hoe and they're ready to embrace it. And I'm hearing you have to deal with it. If you want to be with them, you have to deal with them cheating. The Magician is in reverse. They're not going to get away with cheating. Because you're going to say something about it every time. If you do decide to be with this person. But you shouldn't. They could be cheating with a Cancer. Or a Pisces. They're so mysterious. And they're telling you, this Virgo is telling you that they're ready to branch out, get out of their shell, find somebody new, do different things. And this person could have cheated on you so many times. They could be, being a narcissist that they is and even admitting to you how many times that they slept with somebody. Or they could have slept with the same person you told them to stop talking to. They're going to tell you, like, yeah, I've been sleeping with this person for the last 3 years, on and off. They've been doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. It could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius, or a Cancer. This isn't a good 9/11 on the timer. This isn't a good relationship at all. This isn't good at all. And they think they're not going to get judgment from the Most High. This person isn't responsible, so don't have no kids by them. They gonna come back and tell you it was a mistake. It was a mistake and that they want to get you pregnant. Or I'm picking up, they're gonna say they got somebody pregnant and it was a mistake. This could be the reason why y'all separating. You found out that he got somebody pregnant, but he's telling you it was a mistake. He was mad at you. Y'all wasn't talking. But this pregnancy and this new relationship that he's gotten himself in, he's going to be strict and harsh. It's not going to be an advantage for him or this woman. Her being pregnant by this man he's not going to be loyal to her either. He could go on a pregnancy rampage because he don't know how to love himself. He don't. His mother didn't love him. If he was raised by his grandmother was a rough person to live with, and he just grew up treating women wrong. And he could be getting a lot of people pregnant. I'm picking up on NBA YoungBoy. I'm a grandma's baby. Yeah, he's getting a lot of people pregnant. Going on a pregnancy hunt to get people pregnant. And it's not nobody from his past. It's new people. Every time he gets in a new relationship, this Virgo finds a new person to get pregnant or to have sex with. If he don't get them pregnant, he makes sure he nutting them. He wants a team of boys so he can teach them to do the same thing. And he's going to try to teach them at a young age. Talking to these kids about girls at a young age. But I see that your troubles are ending, Gemini. I feel like you're a very charming woman, Gemini. It's this Virgo trying to project judgment onto you. And it's not going to work. After this separation, I feel like this Virgo is going to try to harass you on social media, texting you, poking you on Facebook, waving at you in your inbox, liking your pictures and shit. And they think they're going to make progress, and they not. They're going to be harassing you because they ain't got no self-control. What's the message for Gemini? And okay, so yeah, the message is this relationship not gonna work. I'm gonna end it here. Deuces.